Well, hello. This is my first time doing actual streaming live to YouTube, so I'm hoping it all works out great. I think I got everything working out perfectly fine, but if you're on here, say hello. Definitely on the chat, say hello. Thank you for a Note for God channel. If you're just stopping by, make sure to subscribe. Let me get my notes because then I will forget. Make sure to subscribe and also share this out. I want to talk about goals because I want to invite you. If you're in Las Vegas area, I definitely want you to join my first vision board workshop presented by my charcuterie board business, Dos Amores. So definitely, if you're really into vision boards, bring your friend, bring yourself. Do not be shy. Do not be afraid. I just have this amazing vision of what this workshop is going to be. Don't mind my stuff back here. Anyway, so goals, goals, goals. If you are like me, a busy mom, I think once we have kids, we get into that routine, right? Before I had kids, I would like read books, read books. Like, I'm surprised. All the only two books I have here around me are actually one. Wow. No, two. See? Because I love reading books. The Deborah Anointing, which is amazing. Another one of my videos. If you scroll through my videos on YouTube, you'll see how much I love this book. And the second one I love as well is Marriage Covenant. Two amazing books, but that's not why we're here. Before having kids, I love to read. I love to create vision boards. I mean, I loved it all. And then kids came along, which I have two. They're 20 months apart. I call them my little Latin twins because the boy and the girl, and they're 20 months apart. Once I had kids, my priority really shifted, right, to taking care of them. When they're newborns, obviously they need a lot of attention. I can tell you that for about 2 years, I didn't even read a book. And I was like, my God, how did that happen? But because they're newborns, right? And I had to understand that each stage of their life, like each stage of newborn, toddler, you have to focus on different things. So then I got back to reading. Now they're 5 and 7, which when they're doing activities or stuff like that, when they're taking a nap, or not a nap anymore, but they're sleeping, and then I can definitely pick up my books and start reading again. So bring it back to a couple of weeks ago. I attended a vision board workshop, online vision board workshop. And I was like, my God, how much did I miss my vision board, right? I am a Christian. I got saved about 2018. And what I see is that a lot of people try to say it's new age, or say you should do certain things because it's new age, and you really have to understand the context behind it, right? Not everything is new age. And if you really study the Bible or study the Bible, is, the devil tries to copy, right? My picture fell. The devil tries to copy what is out of God, and it was God's first, right? So I can't quote you the scripture for sure right now, but what does it say? Like, you look like a fool if you don't make plans, right? I think it was Proverbs. I believe it was Proverbs, where it's like he was supposed to create or build a house, and all of a sudden he couldn't finish the house. And they're like, well, what a fool are you, right? So anyway, so that Sunday I created my vision board, which I was super excited. Like I said, I hadn't created one in years, right? And it kind of gets you really back aligned into looking at your vision board every single day. What is it that I'm going to do today to accomplish that goal or those goals? I think I can kind of show it to you, kind of, sort of, right? Kind of, sort of. But I kind of broke it up into little quadrants. Here, I do want to partake in real estate investments. So I put those goals here. I definitely love the beach, and I haven't been to the beach in a while. I shouldn't say a while, I should say an year. So definitely put that there. God is the center. I don't know if you guys can see that. God is the center of everything. So I definitely put him in the middle. And I had these stickers, like Bible verse stickers. So I put those there. I also put the Bible as continuing to read the Bible. And towards the bottom, well, before I went to the bottom, over here, I do have a podcast, obviously, A Note for God. So definitely growing that podcast to encourage women, women of God, or if they're getting new into the Bible, or being just recently saved, definitely listen to that. By the way, my podcast, Ain't No For God, is in all platforms, and I've also put the audio on YouTube on this channel. So definitely take listen to that. On the right-hand corner, I put health to get healthier and stronger. And on the left hand, I just put a whole bunch of women because I really, really like to connect with like-minded Christian women. So, and I had a picture of my kids, but that fell. But that's okay. So when I did that, I was like, wow, I definitely miss creating vision boards, right? And one of the first things is definitely write down all your goals. Like, don't limit yourself, right? And the reason I say that is because once you write down all your goals, then you're going to look through them and see, okay, what can I accomplish in the next 3 to 4 months, right? And don't feel bad because some things you might have to put on the side, right? So definitely write down all your goals. Like, what is it that you want to accomplish? Even, what are we, October, November, December. So the next 3 months, even if you just want to focus on that and say, what is it that I want to accomplish from now till December 31st, right? What is it that I want to accomplish? Whether it's to create your YouTube, whether it's to create a podcast, whether it's to make X amount of extra income, things like that. Just write them all down. And number 2 is definitely have some accountability, right? Whether it's with friends or if you hire a coach, a life coach, a Christian coach, whatever is it, you have a group where you hold each other accountable, right? Right after the vision board workshop, this particular friend of mine already had a Facebook group, so she added us all in there, and it was immediate like accountability. Like, what are you ladies going to do that you said you were going to do during the workshop? What are your goals? And I kid you not, like after like the first 3 or 4 days, I mean, I was on top of it, and I am still now, right? I went to officially create an LLC for one of my businesses. I officially opened up a business account for one of my businesses. So it was like rapid, like, what is it that I can do immediately and implement, right? Because if you want to be a business, you have to run your business like a business, right? Not like a hobby. Right. And that's why a lot of us are like, well, why is so-and-so over there doing better? Or why is that person getting more whatever business? Is because you have to run your business like a business, not a hobby where you can't be commingling your funds where this is your personal account, this is your business account, right? The best advice I can give you is have 2 different banks, right? 2 different banks. This is my business account, and then this is my personal account. So you don't commingle your funds, and obviously for tax purposes. So definitely hold yourself accountable. Even if it's a couple of friends and you say, hey, you know what, let's get together and really just make sure that we accomplish our goals. Like I told you, my kids are 5 and 7. So for a few years, I didn't create vision boards. I wasn't writing down really goals, like very vague goals. And it was more like that survival mode. But now that I got a little bit older kids now I feel like I really can just sit and write that out. So here's the thing. If you are in Las Vegas, only in Las Vegas, I am having a workshop October 23rd, which is about 3 weeks. It is called Dos Amores Presents TNA Vision. I love the title because God gave me that title. But this is what it's going to be. It's going to be in the afternoon, October 23rd in the afternoon, about 3:30. We said 3:30. For maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. I want to have a beautiful array of teas. And then, of course, I'm going to create beautiful charcuterie boards that I do for my business and a couple of desserts and pastries. And you're also going to have your own canvas. You don't have to bring anything. That's the thing. Just bring yourself. Give yourself that hour and a half, 2 hours to come. Because let me tell you something, I have kids. And I know sometimes you're like, mom. And you're like, you know what, I just give up. I don't want to do anything, right? Give yourself those 2 hours to sit with like-minded women and just chill and drink some tea. And we're going to have some smoothies and some little refreshers where I found this place and we're going to have it at. And just relax. And again, you're going to leave with the canvas done, right? And that's sometimes as moms what we need. We just need a little bit of time by ourselves. We love our kids, but we really need time for ourselves to write our vision, write our goals, spend time with other women. Hey, connect with other women, right? Like, oh, okay, you do this. How do you do that? It's so simple. But then when you leave, you feel so like, wow, recharged, alive. Like, my gosh, I learned this tip from this mom. I learned that tip from that mom. So I definitely will love for you to join October 23rd. I'm gonna look at my little phone, but October 23rd at 3:30. Let's make sure it's right, because I don't want to be lying to you, right? Yes, October 23rd at 3:30 for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Again, everything is included for you. Your tea, you're gonna have a lot of array of teas, charcuterie board, pastries, desserts. Then we're also gonna have, like I said, a little bit of sampler. She calls them refreshers, where they're so amazing, nutritious, and delicious. And I'm gonna have the vision board for you, the canvas where you can hang it at home. I kind of want to show you. So it's not gonna be like this, but it's gonna have that back where you can just go home. I'm gonna tell you how I put my things up. I just put a thumbtack and I hang it. The end, right? Super simple, right? Scissors, crayons, markers, tape, anything you would need for a vision board, I will have there for you. So definitely, the link will be here on the description, on the box, the description box below. So definitely sign up. But if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, message, comment below, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. But this is a time that you need just to sit and create those goals for the remainder of the year and kind of get yourself back on track, meet other women, really get the accountability from other women, and really just sit there and enjoy other women and maybe other tips that they have and stuff like that. So definitely, I would love for you to come. Again, goals. Number one, write those goals down, all of them, write them down. And number two, have accountability, right? Again, whether it's your friends, a specific group, have that. That's so important, right? Because if I write goals and I don't tell anybody, I don't have anybody to hold me accountable. And when you're writing down your goals, a tip for you is definitely to say, what are the steps that I need to accomplish this goal, right? Let's say, for example, it's I want to read a book a day. I mean, not a book a day, I'm sorry, a book a month. All right, so how many minutes or how many pages do I have to read each day? You know, it could be as simple as that, right? It could be as simple as I want to get back to reading because I love reading. So what is it that I have to do, right? It could be I want to lose 10 pounds a month. Okay, well, what is it that you have to do? Like, you're breaking down it to a T. I have to work out 3 to 4 days a week. I have to eat healthy. My cheat days, I don't know, whatever, are only Sunday, every other Sunday, stuff like that, right? So again, I want you to join the Vision Board Workshop, which is October 23rd. If you have any questions, definitely let me know and I'll answer you, right?